Now, if you've ever wondered, what is Mike doing in Immortality, then wonder no more, because over at Patreon, Matty Wheeler asked the same question. Before we get onto the tones, big thank you to Two Notes Audio Engineering, who sent me their Captor X. I've been using their Torpedo Captor for years, so a big thanks to them for their support, and let's go check out some tones. There's a bit of warbliness, univibe stuff going on. I'm using the ThorpyFX Pulse Doppler. Sounds like this. That's the sort of speed you want to go for. About that fast. And I've got the Funny Little Boxes 1991 for the dirt parts. So those are the tones. Now, we're going to go through this quite quickly because I've already done lessons for Ed's parts, and I think Stone pretty much doubles up on that. So obviously Ed starts with his... Now when the drums come in, you're going to hear this. Pretty straightforward stuff. It's an E minor to a D5 with F sharp in the bass. And I'm using my thumb to mute the A string. How nice is that tone? But the picking pattern, I'm going to actually turn it off for a sec so you can hear exactly what I'm doing. Then for the chorus, you just put a bit of distortion on and you're going to play either C add 9, or you can just play a normal C. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, rest, and then you change to the E minor. You play that twice. And then you have... which is 4 again, E, and then A sus2. That rings out. And all that stuff, that's Ed, so that's not what Mike's playing, right? The first solo part, I'm just going to go to neck pickup and clean for this, but it is on an acoustic. We have this. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it, right? So pretty straightforward stuff. Just watch out for the timing. You have 5 to 3. That hangs into the next bar and you count 1, 2, 3. Because that's coming in on the 3 and, okay? A little double stop with a grace note hammer on. Then you go up to the 15th fret. So it's an 8th note on the 15th fret, and then you bend it up. So it's... you don't go straight to it. Okay? And you hold it for like 2 beats plus an 8th note. And then on the 4th beat, you do... okay? So 3, 4... That hangs over into the next bar for 2 beats, and then you have this... okay, so that's rest. And that's the first beat of that next bar. That rings out into the next bar, and you're going to count 1.5 beats right before you do the... if you want to sync up exactly with the album, right? So... like that. Back around. And then we've got another solo, so let's do that. Again, it starts on an acoustic, I think. Or it might be played all the way through with an acoustic and then he adds a bit of distortion to it. But either way, we're going to kick on some gain part way through it. So it starts like this. I'll stop there. So we have bend, release, pull off. Classic Mike. That hangs over to the next bar for one beat. And then you have this. And it's really hammered on the acoustic. You know, you're just doing the 3rd fret thing. And then again. Again, this time you're going to play whack, whack, whack. And then 3 there. And the next part goes... that little run. Then you've got that a few times, okay? So we're going to play... let me go from this bit. Loads of open strings. B and E I'm going for. You could play it down here. You could do all that stuff, but I think it's easier to play up here. And I think on an acoustic, you need those extra strings ringing out, really. So we've got... all right, pretty straightforward. Just watch the timing there. That bend goes early. Just goes just before the beat, which Mike does a fair bit. Then you got this. 9/8/0 from the G string, right? So you do 5. The 5th one is staccato. Then you double stop on the 7th fret. And slide up. Again. Then you got this, some double stop action coming up here on the 12th fret. So that would be 1, 2, 3. That's the whole bit, okay? And then the distortion comes on. So slowly. 1, 2, 3. Okay, pretty straightforward. I'm not going to labour that. Next section, distortion on we go. And then you're going to go into more of that sort of stuff, okay? So again, you know this. That's staccato, that E note there on the D string. Then we go... again. Just watch out for those rests. And then again we go. So slight difference there is, you know, I'd start with my 3rd finger there actually. And then... and then, you know, that's all going on, right? So that last part then is... and then you're into A. That goes on for like, you know, 4 bars. And then coming out again, I've put the sort of vibey, phasery shizzle on, and we've got this. You've got this going on. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Along those lines, right? So you're going to do a little pull off there, double stop, 9, 10, pulling off to the 8th fret on the B. And then a pull off or a slide, you know. You'd fret it like that. So you go into that shape basically. Okay, and then just noodle about with it. And that is it, you're done. Hope you enjoyed that one. See you soon.